Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. I'm also known as GENGLOW. Thank you for joining me here today. Welcome. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification, but also give my video a thumbs up. For those returning subscribers, thank you for being here, being huge loyal supporters of my channel. Welcome. So I do sound kind of sick. I did get sick over the weekend. I think it was a little bit before the weekend. I got sick like on a Thursday, I believe, or Friday. I think I got sick like on a Friday, and then from there it started progressing. I just started having itchy throat. First it progressed as an itchy throat, and then from there I started to feel congestion in my nose. And then I just started feeling the drainage coming, and I felt like I had a fever, but it actually went away the next day. The feeling of having a fever went away the next day. I was actually having chills that day as well. I was having chills. Um, what else? What other symptoms did I have? But as my symptoms progressed, even like when my nose was so congested, there at the end, I couldn't smell anything, and I thought, okay, I think I might be sick with the C, so with the big C, and but the following day, I was able to smell again. So it was just a one night thing. I think it was just my nose was just it was just so stuffed up that I couldn't even smell anything. I was able to taste food, but I wasn't able to like smell even strong like scents, like perfumes really are what I'm very sensitive about. So I wasn't even able to smell like a very strong scented not hand wash. I'm gonna say body wash that I have with me that I was like the scent is just too strong for me. I couldn't even smell that. I couldn't even smell my hand soap. So yeah. So yeah, I felt miserable, the whole week, yeah, whole week, part of the weekend, and then yeah, so I'm still trying to recover from it. But anyways, enough of talking about me getting sick. How's everybody doing today? It's been a long time, a good while since I've done a video with you guys, with skincare. How has life been treating you guys? Um, I think I don't know, y'all noticed. I'm not sure if y'all noticed that I went ahead and I put my little shelving, my little stand shelf here on my to my left, because that way you're able to see, any cards that I receive or any cards that I put up for the season. Like I have my Happy Fall plaque back there that was given to me by Wendy Jean. So you're able to see that because I was having that in the back of my bag, and I was like, behind me where you can't even see. Is like, why even have it there? Nobody's gonna see it, right? You see my little potted plant, potted plant behind the cards there. So yeah, right now what I have behind me is my doggy picture, and then just a little certificate that was given to me by two wonderful content creators, who was doing like a beauty reward. Uh, I think what they called like a beauty, almost like the Grammy Awards, but it was a beauty award, you know, kind of um, certificate they gave us, just acknowledging our channels and what a lot of the people that they asked what was best of my channel, what they liked of who was best at what they did on their channel. So mine was mostly on skincare and makeup. So I'm very happy in those two realms of beauty. So yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, so it's been a while. I hadn't had a job for a while, but the job that I have, I'm very happy with. I'm in training right now. So I just really got my badge. It's been 3 weeks already, with the company, and I just got my badge and I'm still in training. So I'm very happy about that. And then what else? Yeah, so the mask that I'm wearing right now, is my Freeman's Cosmic Metallic Peel-Off Mask. Got this from the Dollar Tree, guys. This is not bad of a brand. Now, this is not my first time using it, and I really do like it a lot. I do. It's the Soothing Rose Gold. It'll say it right here. It'll say Soothing Rose Gold at the bottom. There it goes. Soothing Rose Gold Cosmic Metallic. You know, and then I'm using my Grace and Stella eye patches. There you go. My gold ones. I put them on. I put these on before coming on camera because I know these take a little while before, before they dry up or seep into my skin, and then I'll follow it by with my skincare. But I did want to catch you up on things and why I haven't been, posting so much. I did mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned that I already posted my winners for my Temu swap collab, and I already posted my winner for my Sassy Divas collab. I was a secret hostess for October, so I went ahead and announced it in November. So stay tuned for December's collab. So make sure, if you have not done so, make sure you subscribe and subscribe to the 5 ladies for our Sassy Divas collab, because we do a gift back. So a gift back video is for all our subscribers who watch us and support us, and always commenting on our channel. They always do that. So we have that once a month, and it's every first Sunday of the month. And then we also am participating, in another collab called Curve Collab, which is keeping it real fun. That's, the acronyms for keeping it real fun, which is Curve. And with, another bunch of wonderful, beautiful ladies that also have really good content on their channel. They have really fun themes also that they do, and I like to participate in them as well. But they do those every second Wednesday of each month, and is usually in the evening. So not bad, not bad. I really do like those collabs. Like, if you like my channel, I do a lot of unboxings. Not as much as I used to, but I will still try to do some unboxings on my channel. Hauls, shopping hauls, I mean, the same thing, hauls. And then I also like to do some chit chats, get ready with me's, mask Mondays, or just mask skincare in general. I'm not sure when you'll be watching this, but I'm recording this Thursday evening, because I don't have to go to work until 4 o'clock tomorrow p.m. And so I'm just killing time trying to, put out more content out there for you guys to watch. And then I'm almost gonna hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. So I will be doing a giveaway when I hit my 1,000 subscribers, but there's a catch. But nonetheless, when I do my giveaway video for my 1,000 subscribers, make sure you see, or you read, the giveaway rules. And yeah, I have some rules there, and how to enter my giveaway. So yeah, it's 1,000 subscribers. I'm like 16 subscribers away from doing that giveaway. So I just want to let y'all know that's coming up next. That's not too many subscribers. So hopefully I can hit those before December. If not, there's always next year. I'm not in no rush. I do beauty because I love doing beauty. There was a time where I always was really hard on myself. I was posting every single day, when I realized that when I stopped posting is when I got most of the results, and I started noticing more growth in my subscriber base when I stopped posting videos on a daily basis. That's what I noticed, and I was like, you know what? The world's not going to end here. Eventually, I'll have my subscribers, and yeah, you know what? No worries, just peace, just peace. That's all. That's all that I set my mind to. And then also wanted to thank God for allowing me to be here with you guys, because without God, I mean, I don't know where I would be right now without God, without God's help, especially, God, you know, you know, first and foremost, God, is who I appreciate the most, is because, during my struggling period, there was a lot of times where I would have already been kicked out on the street, where I would have gone hungry or without food. I don't know. I mean, there was just so many struggles. There's just too many for me to talk about right here on my channel, especially when my video is, I want it to be less than 20 minutes. So, but I do want to share a scripture, that kind of kept me going while I was struggling. I do remember the book of Job, but that's not the scripture where I'm getting this from. But, I remember the book of Job, how Job had to go through all his trials and tribulations, how he was stripped of all his cattle, of all his farm, of all his kids, he was stripped of everything, and he still had faith in God, and he, at the end, was rewarded with 1,000 times fold. So either 100 times fold or 1,000 times fold. But I do remember that scripture, the example of Job, and I kind of feel like I'm going through that with what similar thing that Job has been going through. Just you know, just a test, that Satan provides, that Satan is doing towards, for those who are, being faithful in God's name. And yeah, he will not succeed. He will not succeed. I mean, at times, yeah, we make mistakes, but as long as, our main goal is, to continue doing what's right and continue, walking the path of God. And I do believe, I'm a strong believer that, um, yeah, things will be overcome. A lot of trials and tribulations will be overcome by that. And then, but the scripture that I was thinking about is the one where it says that God will not give you more than what you cannot bear. And at some point, I was like, how can that be? Because I feel like I cannot bear any more than what I'm already bearing right now. And but here I am with you guys, bearing it all. So, so I'm a big firm believer of that. Even though you feel like you might have reached your limit of bearing it all, mm-mm, you're stronger than that. You're much stronger than that. There's no limit. You can bear it. So I'm living proof of that. So I also wanted to share with you a a card that I received from a giveaway winner, Michelle Rickard. She is one of my subscribers, and she sent me a nice little card, and it says thank you on the little sticker here. So I wanted to go ahead and read that for you guys. And by the way, thank you, Michelle, for sending me this wonderful card. Look at this beautiful flowering. I love the I love the texture of the paper. It's really thick, and I love the flowers. Love the flowers. Thank you, Michelle. Love the flowers. There's a little bunny rabbit in the back. I think this is handmade. Feels handmade. The thickness of the card as well. And this is what she wrote me. So it says here, Stephanie, thank you ever so much for all the great gifts. You blessed me, and I really appreciate you. You thought of so many areas of my face and head. I love this the sloth stickers also. Hope things will continue to improve for you. Sincerely, Michelle Rickard. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, me too. I am hoping for things to continue to improve for me. That is my goal. That is our goal. That is our goal, guys. Is for me to improve. So, yeah, improve in everything that's going on right now in life, and we can only control what we can. And what we cannot control, there's nothing we can do about that. We just have to let life take its course. So if you give me a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I think it's ready to come off already. So give me 1 second. All right, you guys, so I'm back. So I went ahead and I took off my mask. The reason, I didn't tell you the reason why I chose to do a peel off mask. It was only because I know that peel off masks are very, I want to say, they like to get into the root of, like, they take out all the impurities of your skin. Like they'll, like, if you have blackheads, if you have any kind of impurities in your skin, that peel off mask will soak it all, will just like, will suck it all into this, into the mask. And when you peel it off, it'll peel everything off. So really, mainly that's what I did, because it's been a while since I have done that, since I've actually been able to have a really good, like, thorough depth of a facial cleansing besides an exfoliant. I haven't done an exfoliant yet, but I do plan on doing one. But this will be like something close to an exfoliant, because you're peeling off all your dead skin cells, any kind of like I said, blackheads, impurities in your skin, around your nose. So I really do like the results of these peel off masks. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know if how do you feel about those. And yeah, I'm using my Mirabella serum, and yeah, this is the multi peptide serum. So I'm using that after, because these peel off masks, they're really dry. They do, I mean, not really dry as far as putting them on, but they're dry whenever you take off the mask. Your face tends to be dry. It tends to get dry once it peels off all the impurities. It's almost like it's peeling off a layer of your skin. And hence it does, it peels off all the dead skin cells. So your skin becomes like raw or dry, but eventually your natural oils from your skin will start seeping through. Like, you just give it about 30 minutes to an hour, even the next day when you wake up the next day. If you do your skincare at night, that's what it usually does. Your oils in your skin and your face will eventually start to peep through. So yeah, so if you don't put any kind of serum or anything at the end of doing whatchamacallit, a peel off mask, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You're still gonna have that nice hydrating, rejuvenating skin look the very next day. I'm using an eye serum underneath my eyes. It's serum, but I'm also gonna put a cream on. I don't know why I'm doing this step. I just feel like, why were eye serums even invented? Were they invented just to take place of a cream, or were they invented to enhance the eye cream? But this is the KW eye serum, the Kiwi Superfood Cooling Eye Serum. I think I got this in I guess in a Face Tory, or in one of my Glow Addict. I used to buy Glow Addict subscriptions, years back, or it could have been from a different subscription. But yeah, I got one of those serums. It could have been off of the where you get the face masks. What is it? The not the Grace and Stella. Can't remember what it's called. It's been so long, but it's one of my favorites as well. Got it probably off of one of the eye mask website, one of the websites that I get my face masks from. And not Shop Miss A or any of the dollar ones. They're not the Creme Shop. They're I'm gonna think of the name right now. Hold on, let me think of the name. um oh my gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Face Tory. Oh my goodness, why can't I think of that? Face Tory. I have a code down below where you can actually go on Face Tory and purchase off of the site. I'm not sure if my code is still good or not, but you can try it and get yourself a percentage off. I don't think I get anything from it. I think I just get a discount from anything that I buy. And sometimes I even put the code and it still doesn't even work for me. So um, just in case for those who it does work for. I did the serum. I went ahead and I used my Kapari niacinamide caffeine eye bright cream, and I'm gonna use my Skin Fix Barrier niacinamide. It's a triple lipid peptide cream. It's a moisturizer. Wow. Okay, that squirted a little bit out there. I love this cream. It's really nice. I love the way it feels on my skin. So yeah, you guys. I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys. Just like I said, when the going gets tough, you gotta get tough. You gotta push. You gotta push harder. You gotta push harder, and that's where all my limits were being where all my limits were being I was being faced with all my limits, and I did not let it crush me. Did not let it crush me. I just kept pushing forward and having faith and just praying every day. Pushing forward helped a lot. Pushing forward and praying helped a lot with everything that I've gone through. So if I can just tell you, you know, everything that I've gone through, y'all be surprised. Y'all be surprised and y'all be, like in shock, like really, like how are you still even alive? But like I said, I think of Job right now, and that's a really good testament of what what I feel like I'm going through as well, is that I think we're now these days we're really being tested of our faith. And if we have faith in God, there's another scripture in the Bible that says, do not be afraid, that God is with you, for God is with you. So don't be afraid, for God is with you. So don't be afraid of mankind, for God, He's the Almighty. He's very powerful. He will trump anybody. He has the power to do that. And so, yeah, my loyalty, my allegiance is to God. Nobody else. No other man but God. I did use my agave nighttime lip therapy treatment, for my lips. I use that, and then it really does hydrate my lips. Now I'm going with my Dermalect Cosmic Cuticles. It's like a lash serum, extra large lash volumizing serum. It's a formula, to kind of make your lashes grow or make them more volumized. I'm not sure about lengthening them, but it should volumize them. And you don't want to put too much, because in the mornings you start to get like that crud around your eyes if you put too much of this. I realized I learned that the hard way. One night I just felt like it didn't feel like it was enough. I was like, this is not enough, this is not enough. And I just kept piling it on, and then the very next day I saw was white crud all over my eye. It almost felt like actual, eye loogies, so like not eye loogies, but you know what I mean, like whenever your eyes, become real dry, and then you get like white stains on around your eyes, and you have to wash your face to get rid of those stains. So I just know from the the hard way, not to put too much. So that is everything. That's everything for my skincare. Thank you for joining me here today. Um, Thank you for being huge supporters of my channel. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please like this video, share it out, and stay subscribed. All right, you guys, we have a wonderful and great evening. I'm not sure if I left anything off while I was, while I was thinking, when I was taking off my peel off mask, if there was anything that I was missing. I don't think I did. I think I mentioned everything. I think I shared a lot of things, today, as far as, getting y'all caught up or an update on everything. So yeah. So let's get excited because we're gonna have a giveaway soon. Hopefully this year, I'll reach my 1K subscribers. And yeah, we'll have a giveaway. So I'll see you in my next video, guys. You take care. And we'll talk some more then. Bye. Take care.